Hi everybody, sorry about that. My phone cut out there. I had to delete some stuff. That was my fault. Instead of redoing this video, I'm gonna leave it off from here. So it'll be a two-parter. Hopefully it doesn't cut off again. But this is the General Electric 1-year full warranty. And again, it's all American. It's all the states and everything. So I won't go into too much detail, but again, I'll kind of go over it. I'll focus my camera. And again, this is if the alarm was faulty. But it doesn't include any damage that you do to the alarm, which made sense, of course. Okay, let me focus. Of course, my camera doesn't want to... Okay, there it is. That's all the states. And again, if there's anything you want to see, I can always go over it again. I can make another video if there's something specific that you want to see. Okay? Just let me know. These are all the service centers. Okay, hold on. Okay, there. These are just all the states, the listings of the places where you could take it to. So, there it is. Again, I can always go over this. If you want to see it again, let me know. Because, again, I don't want to do all that boring, do this. Now, I will get to the manual right here. This is it right here. There's a picture of the alarm on there, another thing. And I think I saw a date in here. Yep, right here. It says right here. Now, this alarm here is from 1977, but, hold on. Let me focus my camera, if I can, again. Okay. Okay, there it is. 1976, right there. You can see it. Trademark of the General Electric Company, 1976. Yeah, so there's a copyright there, which is cool. So, okay, what I'll do is I'll put this over here so you can see it. Okay. Sorry, it's the lighting in my apartment, guys. So this is just the instruction manual. Move it over here. Okay, I don't know. Let me see so you can see it. Kind of the lights reflecting off that. Okay. So that's just all the instructions. Everything. It's just enough to show you everything. Again, anything you specifically want to see, let me know. I can always go over it in another video, okay? Alright. Okay. There's your house diagram and everything. So, it's pretty good. It's in good shape. This is not yellowed, by the way. None of this stuff is yellowed, which is pretty good in its lifetime. And there's the, and there's the inside of the alarm. There. And that looks exactly like mine, what I have. So apparently all these are the same, I think. Uh-oh. See what kind of horn that has. I don't know what kind of horn that is. Mine has an Edwards horn. Let me focus. Let me see, guys. Oh, it's upside down, of course. Sorry about that. I think that's... I don't know. Alarm horn right there. I don't know what kind of horn that is. Okay, well, anyways, moving on. Again, anything you want to see, just pause. Okay. Oops. Okay. Almost done. There's vacuuming it out. That looks more like an Edwards horn there. And there's the back of it. Okay, so let's get to the alarm itself. Okay, so this is pretty cool. It's got an LED. This little LED comes on when you plug it in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug this in before I turn my power bar on. You'll see that come on. Okay, hold on. There. You'll see a light come on there. Alrighty. So hold on. I don't know if I have my smoke saber. Hold on. But what I'll do is I'll test it like this. So here's the, I'll open it up. Sorry, but, oop. Here to this has a latch, this thing here. If I open it up, that goes off. I don't know if you can see that. The LED goes off. Close it. And it turns on. Okay. Oh! Okay. So that's how big. See how big the PC board is in this? There's your transformer. Your sensor. It's got holes around the thing. There's your Edwards horn. Little transistor. Yeah. So I'm going to give this a test. And it's pretty cool. Ew. Okay. I'm going to do that again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly run in and get my smoke saber. Hold on, guys. Okay, everybody, I am back. Hopefully this works. Got my smoke saber. So I'm going to test it one more time. As I said, I'll take this. I'll do this. So if I take this, it's like a safety feature. Didn't make that noise. But if you remove the cover, like take the cover off, this LED goes out. So it's a kind of a safety feature. It won't work without the cover on it. It's really cool. So I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to give it a test via the test button. Pretty loud. It's high pitched, but it doesn't bother me. I can test this without using earplugs, which is good. So I'm going to smoke saber it. And then one last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to compare it to another GE that I have. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'll do the smoke saber test. There. Wow. I'm going to do that one more time. Okay, let's stay on for a bit. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to compare it with my GE Home Sentry 8201801 that I got from Jesse earlier this year. He was downsizing his collection. Now, this is a later one. This is the last one with the 9-volt battery, the square model, and the black star buzzer before they went to the rectangle model. And this has the lower pitch, much lower pitch horn. Now, sorry about this. This cover doesn't hinge properly. It's kind of broken here, but I've saved, there's 2 pieces in there. So that's what I want to compare it to. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this, and you can see that light go off, watch. It gradually goes off. It doesn't just turn off. And then I'm going to unplug this unit, and then I'm going to quickly compare this unit. Okay, so I'm going to open these 2 up, and then you'll see the difference. Okay, alrighty. Now this is a much yellowed unit. This one didn't have a box, as I said, it was used. This one here has holes around the sensor, and it's got an Edwards horn. And you can see over here, the PC board only within 2 years got so small. So, and there's a slotted sensor, and that's a star buzzer. And this one here, just for comparison, you can hear what it sounds like. And this one will go off even with the cover. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay, there. Even with the cover off, this one will work. You can hear how much lower that is. But the covers are pretty well. They're pretty, they're molded from the same thing. But this one's whiter, much whiter. And it's got this here. So, that's the 8203 dash 001 from 1977. And then this is a comparison to the GE Home Sentry 8201-301. Sorry about that. Again, a little tongue-tied, and I am tired tonight. But I wanted to make this video because I got excited. I'm really happy to have this. Yeah, and here's the backs of these 2 units. I'll show you the difference. They're different as well. Here's the back of this one, made in Ireland. And then here's the back of this one for comparison. So, pretty different. Same but different. But pretty cool alarms. Anyways, take care. And again, I hope the videos post. Sorry it's a 2-parter. And sorry if I'm a bit slow tonight. Again, I'm tired, but I want to make this video. I am excited to have this. It's a really cool alarm. I like the box. And again, it works. It's in good shape. Tonight's the first night I'm assuming that it's been used in 48 years. Still works. It's pretty cool. So I only have 2 GEs to compare with. But again, 2 GEs are better than none, right? So anyways, take care, everybody, and happy Monday, and I'll get the 2 videos posted. Take care. Bye now.